Hey, folks, and welcome back to Glenn and Adrian's Rock Talk. That's Adrian.
And that's Glenn.
And today we're starting up another warning show. This one from October of 2023. It would have been on the 10th in Santiago, Chile. All right, this show was just recently remastered and added video. He did a whole master cut from a lot of different video sources. Mr. Chris Jaworski, who was also the one that put together the new 4ODD. And we really enjoyed that. It provided more context, really, for the whole gig. So we had seen the show before, but now it was like seeing it in a whole new light. And he did a nice job with sound and everything, so I thought this would be a great thing to take a look at. So we're going to start off today with Disciple and Z. It should be fun. Just by the by, on the other channel, Modern Rock Talk, I took a look at their after movie for this very short South American tour they did in early October. They went to Bogota, Colombia, Santiago, Chile, which is the show we're looking at, and then Buenos Aires in Argentina, all from the 7th to the 11th. So pretty quick succession. Yeah, so this is Club Chocolate in Santiago, Chile. I'm actually looking forward to checking any of these shows out, really, because the crowds were pretty enthusiastic, as I recall. Especially Argentina. Maybe we'll get to that show sometime as well. But this is in such nice shape, I thought it would be a shame not to immediately take a look at it. So, Adrian, do you have any thoughts ahead before we dive into this one?
Club Chocolate.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to hearing this.
Yeah, me too. It looks like he's got as many as 5 video sources. And I knew about one, and I think it's the basic one that he used. But then to add all these extra things that I think are going to be in here, I'm excited. Let's see what we have here. Okay, let's start off with Disciple. Oh, man. Okay, what'd you think, Adrian?
Awesome. Paul's rocking a Misfits shirt. Did you notice that?
Yeah, sure did. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I believe I saw that shirt quite a bit in the after movie, which makes sense. I mean, yeah, I was like, I recognize this. So crowd's pretty up.
I always like to see that. I mean, I'm a fashion consultant, as you all know. Rock and roll is always in.
That's right. Well, I mean, they're playing like mad up there. Of course, the crowd is loving it. The crowd is up already, very up, very excited to be there, which is, we see that a lot with the Warning fans, and it's understandable. But yeah, they're killing it. I mean, it sounds really good. I do appreciate having those extra angles that are coming in here. Pretty much anything that wasn't the whole platform. I mean, occasionally that camera would go in here and there on one of the girls or the other. But for the most part, it was just back and just showing the whole stage. So anything that's not the whole stage is an extra camera angle that Chris added in here into his mix. And so that is appreciated. It really feels like you're in the crowd for this one.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you get that sense of immersion. All right, let us move on to Z and see how that one goes.
Santiago de Chile, ¿cómo están? Miren nada más, qué increíble. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos esta noche. ¿Qué les parece, chicas? Primera noche en el país, por primera vez, venimos a luchar con ustedes. ¿Están listos para una noche llena de rock and roll? No los escuché una vez más, ¿están listos para una noche de rock and roll?
Like, I can't hear you.
¡Venga! ¡Quiero todas las manos arriba! ¡Hey! Over time, loneliness, your friend of mine. Pull the trigger, love me happily. It's a noise for being the savior. Here's his heart for good behavior. It's another man who is for life. Watch out, better watch your hands. Watch out, better watch your stance. Watch out, cause the today's yellow's really true. Watch out, cause it's coming back for you. We're not alive, we'll take the time. Who will meet this joy this time? Revolutionary Kool-Aid.
Wow. So I think if memory serves, there's 1,300 people in this audience. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Yeah. Actually, just a tad short of what we experienced at Big Night Live. So, I mean, big crowd, because that was a jam-packed crowd. What do you think, Adrian?
Well, it's just, I envy the guy who has to run across the stage fixing stuff all the time during the songs. He gets to see the warning every time they play.
Well, yes, that's true. That's true. Although he might be in a panic from time to time in the middle of the set. So that's okay. Better he's in the panic than the band.
Danny, working up the crowd clearly, and then the song and pogoing start. And she also has some new faces I haven't seen before during the solo. Some new facial. Cool.
Well, I mean, she got the one that I always said, it almost looks like, a cat, stroking the chin of the cat, or the Peanuts gang, or something.
Yeah, she had almost a Van Halen type face or something. She's doing a guitar solo, and she's like, Yeah. I haven't seen that before.
Oh, yeah. She's very expressive when she's doing her solos. I think she's in her happy place when she's doing her solos. One of her happy places. She's in a lot of happy places, it seems like, when she's playing these shows. So that's amazing. The Automatic Sun and all. So, yeah, I did enjoy that. Allie's bass, again, is popping in this particular audio. For this show, again, sounds fantastic. I can hear the bass really nicely. Yeah, I mean, they're all killing it. They're all on all cylinders. It's a good time. It's a good show.
Yeah. About the bass, I noticed Allie is playing through an orange amp again in this one. It seems to kind of give the high notes on the bass like a warmer sound.
Well, that could be. I think maybe. See, my impression at this point, and it could vary, from venue to venue. But I think mostly they're getting the feed out of her pedal board. And the amps on stage are really just for their own monitoring. They could still, even though it's just for their own monitoring, it still could have an impact on what it sounds like within the venue, even with the mains, because it does mix in to some degree. You might think, well, I can't hear them. Well, no, actually, you might be able to hear some of it, even over the mains, especially if you're up front, if you're where the camera is that's capturing this, or the cameras, I should say. It could possibly make a difference.
Yeah, this is a great show.
So far, so good. Yeah, it's looking very promising, isn't it?
Yeah.
And yeah, pogoing is the word. I saw a lot of that at all three shows. In the after movies. So. Oh
yeah. I wish I was there.
Yeah, right. Okay. Well, we will be continuing this show very soon. We'll see at what speed we do it at, but I certainly want to watch it because it's a good one. Like so many of them are. Really, it's more coming down to how well was the show captured. More than worrying about how the actual performance went, because the performances are so consistently solid. Which is a great thing, You don't see that often, by the way. Bands have off nights a lot of times. Warning doesn't really seem to have off nights. They have stuff happen around them, but them themselves, they tend to be pretty strong, no matter what. Yeah. So, all right. Well, folks, why don't you let us know what you thought of this and what you think about the idea of just doing the whole show over time. And if you have other thoughts, leave those below. If you were at this show, tell us about your experience there in Chile. If you happen to be a resident of Chile, or if you traveled there specifically for the show, or whatever was going on. Always love to hear about those things. If you have other suggestions for us, you can leave those below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you enjoyed the presentation, please subscribe. All right, thanks so much for joining us today. We'll catch you on the next one. All right, take care, folks.
See you all later.